this is part 2.
2 hours later.
So, I am back from the dentist. It was pretty epic because my face looks like this. I've seen videos of people who got their wisdom teeth extracted and it was all kind of weirdness, but I'm glad that I didn't get weird aftermath, or at least not as weird as what other people think. To me, it's weird because look at my face. Like, the hell? Ow. I mean, I'm skinny and my face, it still looks like a chipmunk. And yet, after the visit to the doctor or doctors, it just blew up and it makes double chin, double chin. I look like a stingray. So it was pretty epic. I can't record it because that'll be weird. So basically, the doctor, let's call him Dr. Handsome, shall we? So I asked Dr. Handsome, how long would it take? Oh, it would take like half an hour to 40 minutes. Let's see how we can manage. At first, like the previous visit, we had to even do extra precautions, like taking 3D x-rays. And I mean, that was the first time I'm taking 3D x-rays. Maybe some other people already take it, and it's not very common, but I was fascinated by it. I still am. And the nerves right here, they were like really close to the root. Yesterday, it didn't take 40 minutes max. It took 2 hours, I believe. I was there at 10 and finally admitted to a chair at 10:30, and it finishes like around 12:30 to 1 o'clock. It was, oh my god. I felt like a patient in a Clockwork Orange movie. I mean, they took care of me as gentle as they could, but Dr. Hansen said my roots are pretty strong, which means they are pretty stubborn like the owner. Anesthesia, that is like, I thought that was the worst part because usually that is the worst part. When I put on braces, that was the worst part. Like the needles are like not like this sewing needle, it is like the ultimate needle. And I mean, your gum is only so much, and I don't understand why needles over there are like scarily long and huge. So the doctor promised that he would be gentle, but I felt like instead of being injected, I was being stabbed. It was like stab, turn, stab some more, turn, stab some more, and that's what I felt. Maybe he was like nice, okay, but it's just in my head, and I thought that was okay, and then like almost to the end of the route, you know, I felt more pain. So another stabbing, another round of stabbing. So okay, imagine these are my teeth, right? My hands are my gums. This fella is the wisdom teeth, and usually wisdom teeth, when they come out, they are at a slant, right? However, mine decided not to go out this way because if you go out at an angle, the doctor can just pluck it out like a weed from the garden, right? Like weed in the garden. So my teeth were actually straight. So the idea was he has to have an incision, right? So this is my jaw, my mouth, my jaw, and the idea is like you have to like cut here, pull out, cut here, pull out, and we let it go free. But it was harder than expected. So at first he did here, and then he did here, my right side and then my left side. It was very strange because when I used to put on braces and have regular visits to the orthodontologist, like they make me wear like a bib so that anything happens, it doesn't go all over, right? Yesterday they made me wear something like a green burqa. So instead of exposing only my eyes, it just exposes my lips, my mouth, because the light was so bright and yeah. For 2 whole hours. I had to take a break to pee, and the doctor was like, "Come back." He sounded as if like I was about to run away after we were done with the right one. It was an epic horror movie. At least it was my own horror movie. I mean, they were nice. And then, still, um, so we thought that this is gonna be the difficult one since the nerves were like, embracing the root. It was like pulling and twisting and all that. There's a lot of drill going on. Yeah, and it was very tiring. It was like, usually like doctors have tools, right? Yeah, about them tools. So they have scalpel, they have drill, they have stuff. Usually they have a tray, right? Like when you're lying down and then usually doctors will put a tray, like proper English people. Like, oh, after you're done, like, nah, 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 and then you put it back. Yesterday, he was holding my head, really trying to get both those roots out, and he ended up like, ugh, like leaving the tools there, you know? Because it's like so frustrating. I mean, I can totally understand because I was like, ugh. So it was really, really difficult to get these two buggers out. This one, the second one, like I was wondering what is going on, and then he gave up, or at least like he knew by then that he really needed the extra assistance. I mean, he already had assistant. He's a very nice lady, nice girl. Uh, but someone else came in. It was another doctor, and I was like, is this the senior? And I realized, yes, it was one of the partners. It was the professor, Doctor Frank Palm. So yeah, it was like epic because he was hovering over my head, holding me, and it was like two men trying to like, and I was like, oh god. I was like, thank you and sorry after the whole thing. And when I came back, ice packs everywhere, tablets. My husband made me a banana milkshake, and it was like not in a dainty glass jar. It was like in a whole tub. I felt like a spoiled patient. I'm lucky, I guess. Yeah, there's no weird hallucinating and whatnot. It's just, oh god, I can still feel the thin metal wires because they stitched up the gums that now has have holes in them. So yeah, this is horrible.